she's trying.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
quick question. Do you know what is the female dinosaur is? What is the female dinosaur called?
I read this somewhere the other day.
Oh, you read this somewhere the other day, huh?
Wait. But Katrina, you went to check, right?
Okay, for the dinosaur, I admit I did, but because I don't know what a female dinosaur is, but I forgot what it is already though.
Hold on, let's see whether Jung remembers the answer. Jung, what's a dinosaur, a female dinosaur called?
Dinosaur. Yeah.
I went to, Katrina, don't worry, I went to check.
It really is.
I went to check. Yes. The suffix becomes a sora instead of saurus. So Tyrannosaura.
Dinosaur.
Tyrannosaura. And then like, I don't know, man. Velepsa. Oh no, that's a raptor, right? I don't know, man. But basically, it's a sora instead of saurus.
What is the strongest dinosaur in the history of dinosaur?
It's the guy that has a lot of armor.
Katrina's having a headache talking to Jung.
What? Yeah. Like, yeah. What is the like the top of the fruit chain in the dinosaur era?
It's not the T-Rex. I know for a fact it's not the T-Rex.
Is it Velociraptor?
I thought it was the T-Rex. I thought it was the T-Rex.
No, it's not the T-Rex for sure.
It is not a T-Rex? What the hell? Seriously?
No.
It is not. What? What? That's a new story. What the hell? What is the question?
Better use Hey Google.
Hey Google, the strongest dinosaur.
Because you see, you can't see strongest because there's no such thing. I mean, strongest in terms of what?
Yeah.
Questions must be defined in order for us to answer.
What should I use the term for? You know, like the term for supremacy back in the days of the dinosaur
Like,
era.
what's the stupidest dinosaur?
T-Rex, he's got a smallest brain.
I think it's a Robisaurus.
Robisaurus. Yeah, I
Robisaurus.
What is
Only one and then extinct. Gone.
Hey, then Robbie, where's Robbie? Sorry. Where's your Robbie? Sorry.
I got very lame question. I got very lame question for you, and it's kind of like a joke.
Okay.
What the hell?
Why does T-Rex? Why are all the dinosaurs okay? Why is T-Rex chasing all the dinosaurs, and why are all the dinosaurs running away from him? Oh, okay. Or make it shorter. Why is the T-Rex always constantly chasing after other dinosaurs?
It's one of these very lame English jokes.
Because like
it's like one of those English pun words, and it's awful.
Is it because the T-Rex is like it's like well, what is it called? I mean the stronger, I guess. You know, the stronger it.
He's trying to use logic to answer a riddle.
You don't need logic for this, Robbie.
But he doesn't have any logic. That's the problem also. He's trying to use his illogical logic to answer a logical question.
Illogic? Oh, come on. You are speaking nonsense. Seriously. That part.
No.
Illogic and then speaking logical to ask some...
No, I'm asking you, I'm telling you first, it's a very, very lame question. So you have to think like really simple like a kid because this joke was asked.
Oh, you mean like a lame question, eh?
No, really, because this joke was asked of me by a 9-year-old kid, and I was laughing my head off.
Well, before you carry on, you should look at Kang and I. Both of us are like, oh my goodness.
You give up? What's the answer? Do you know why the T-Rex keeps running after all
I am not going to answer the question. I'm not going to answer the question. I don't know what the hell it is.
No, but do you want to know the answer? You want to know the answer, guys?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because he's having an itch, his arms are too short and he can't scratch, so he's chasing them to help them scratch his back.
The connection is really bad, guys.
No, I heard the answer and then I was like,
oh my god.
I thought it was because he was too late and he was running around
No,
like
his
crazy.
arms are too short. He can't scratch his back, so he's chasing the other dinosaurs to scratch his back.
But you can always use a tree, well, panda, you find a tree, you go.
I'm talking to three people that can't tell jokes. I'm going to die right now.
Okay,
Oh
one
my
more.
goodness.
One more. One is
One
worse.
doesn't use any logic to answer. He's using his illogical logic to answer an illogical question. One is trying to use logic to answer a logical question. One thinks that scratching the back of dinosaur because his short arms is funny, and I'm like, oh,
Okay, I want one last one. What's worse than finding a worm in the apple?
huh?
What worse? Finding a
What's
worm?
worse than finding a worm in an apple?
Half a worm in the apple. How can you laugh at that, Katrina? I cannot understand. How in the world can you laugh at a joke like that? Oh my goodness.
Okay, one thing you gotta understand about your friend here. Your friend is a sucker
Oh
for
my
lame
goodness.
jokes. For very lame
Not that
jokes.
lame. Not that lame. The two of them have no idea what just happened.
I know what's happening.
But I cannot laugh, right? The other one has no idea what's happening. It's like, oh, half a worm, that's good.
Because they have it in the mouth.
You see, now that's a joke. That's a joke. Oh my goodness. Can't wait, the video, let's go.
Why?
See, Katrina asked us not to show this. So we're talking about the difference between the use of our time and the use today, especially this
What the hell are you showing?
this young man here.
The
I
king of
suspect
dinosaurs.
Zhu cannot dance.
The king of
Joe,
dinosaurs.
show him your hand dance, man. Show him your
I'm sure
hand
Zhu can
dance,
dance.
man.
Oh, you recorded?
He's
Show it, man. No, I
That's
didn't.
not a
Show
dance,
it to
but you know,
us.
I'm sure he cannot dance. He doesn't know how to move.
I don't know how to move. Yes.
Yeah, doesn't know how to groove. So, Kang Wei, it's okay, just carry on playing. I'll explain the video. So this is the Gen
Can
Z.
you all hear the music? Can you hear the music?
Don't worry about it because I'm going to put an overlay.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
We talked about this video before.
Yeah. So you see, this one is talking about our generation, the Xennials with and we're talking to the Gen Zs about how to move, how to dance. These are millennials, right?
Yep.
I'm millennials. I'm millennials, guys.
And so they're just showing them how you do moves, okay? So to some certain music.
Are
This is a
you
very
able
famous
to hear
song back in
something?
our time.
I can
Don't
hear
worry,
it.
I said don't worry about it because I'm going to overlay it. So you see the way the young people dance now and the way we danced before. Katrina, what do you think?
I am a millennial uncle.
We have a millennial clubber.
They actually don't know how to move, right?
Nope. They're basically stick insects holding light sticks now.
And they look so uncomfortable, you know.
Like you know this song. I heard it, but I haven't danced to it. Show me how you Gen Z dance.
So awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, no, it's not, like,
And this is
Damn it, what's going on?
no one would ever dance like that.
Song, right?
Back in the day.
Hey, what must I do? I think it's a bit much. I don't think Abing will dance like that. Run.
Poor connection. Oh my god. What the hell?
It's okay, yeah, you gotta do the wave.
I think it's really.
It's very interesting because the way the guys are moving, right? It's very feminine.
You're riding scooter.
Yeah.
Do you realize?
Yeah, it's not like before where it's all like
It's
girly.
like
It is like the metric move.
I know the song.
The metric
How to
move.
get someone to.
Hey, can't wait. Let's go back to start the video and go back to our chat.
Very.
Yeah, sure. Give me a moment.
It is really laggy right now.
It's you.
It's just you.
It's you.
Yeah. So we're saying, right? Like, you know, the way the I'm just looking at the guys, okay? The way they were dancing, the guys were like so feminine, right? The way they're moving.
It's
Then
not
the guys
like
are
it's not like before our time where the men were the dominant ones, where they still had control. You know, not like now.
This
Where,
one. Hey.
Please don't read the chats or get distracted by the chats.
Hey, sisters! Sorry, just saying hi to the sisters on the chats.
What's sisters in the chat?
I don't know what happened to the cable lately.
It's your house.
Okay, he's freezing, as usual.
Hello, sister.
It's your friend's sister, huh?
Sorry, you guys. I don't know what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. So we're just saying that, you know, back then, right? People used to be more like, you know, you want to be macho. So the way you move, you gotta.
yeah, and then you're holding the bottle, and then you're just like.
But then when you look at the young men, right? They're like I have no idea. It was a very strange way to move. You wouldn't think a guy would come up with a move like that, you know? You see, look at him. You see? You see, look at him.
Jum, can you do your favorite hand move? Do your hand move.
So Katrina, just did. Come on.
Just do what you just did.
Toby
just do
is
what you
not
just did.
worth my time for me to do that hand move. That hand move is very, very limited edition for people to
So
see.
everyone, Chong explained to me last week how, you know, like men or boys wooing girls in Vietnam, they have their own moves, and if the girl likes it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. So basically, being a peacock.
We're good.
Am I
We're
right?
not.
We are waiting for you, Jum. I will ring the bell.
I'm sorry. The connection is real bad.
Show us some moves, Jung.
Wait, we are waiting for it.
Why
Okay.
search and moves? No.
Quick, man, we're waiting for you.
It's not even the music. You know?
You want the music?
Yeah, he wants the
I give you the music.
Hey,
Oh dear. Go.
We're talking about equality here, right?
No, we're talking about culture. We're talking about culture.
Somebody doesn't give me back what I want, right? If I dance, you guys will dance in your own.
We will. Don't worry.
Why not?
We will. Come on.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah. No.
Can't wait. Hurry up. Kang Kang has an entire library of Vietnamese techno songs.
Hey, come on.
Don't be surprised, people.
You're not gonna take this and then put in the video.
Wait. I need to get it out. Give me a moment.
What moment?
Well, hurry up.
Okay, coming soon.
Hey, more people are watching us. I saw one, and then now there's 3 people watching.
Oh dear.
No.
We're waiting for you.
Come on, John, let's go.
Go! Show the hand move. You're waiting for the hand move.
You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy right now.
Come on, John, let's go. You want to
You gotta wait for the hand move.
You're doing it, man.
This is so weird.
Come on, let's go, John.
It's so weird. I can't
Come on.
You know, I'm froze.
I'm waiting for you, man.
What happened to you?
Because you're gonna remember this.
Wait, you gotta do the hand move.
Okay. Oh my goodness, you're such a spoiled sport. My goodness, Jung, that's so bad. Give me a break.
Jung, people is waiting for your hand dance move, man. Come on, show it to them.
Yeah, man.
What the hell?
Jung, they're waiting for your hand dance move. Quick.
All right. You set up like 2 songs, which one is my song, so I can dance, and second is you guys. Then I'll approve.
Yeah.
Joe Queen!
What happened?
Hand dance, hand dance, hand dance, hand dance, hand dance. People is calling for hand dance. Jom. The audience have requested for your hand dance.
Where's Katrina go?
Pen.
It's okay. It's okay. We are waiting for your hand dance. We are waiting for your hand dance. Seriously, we are waiting for the hand dance. The audience is waiting for it.
I cannot listen to the music. It's so laggy right now.
Oh my goodness, that's so bad.
Wait.
Oh my
Hey.
Did you see what you did?
Chum didn't need his magic move, no. We need his magical move.
And grooving to his music and he didn't move.
Yeah, he didn't do his favorite hand
Sorry about
dance.
that, guys.
The
I have
poor
no idea what's wrong with the
connection.
internet.
I cannot hear anything.
Fucking-
It just froze. Everything
It's
froze.
okay. It's okay. Toby, did we record his hand movement last week? You can add that
He was
to
doing
the
this.
video.
And then I'm sure he'll be doing this as well. My students are so surprised I know all this
Come on.
junk.
Hey, Chum, the gas is going up and we are waiting for your hand dance.
Yeah, you see the number of viewers.
People
are
The
wanna
number
see
of viewers is
dance,
going up.
so
We are still waiting
No,
for it.
no.
Hey, when I came in,
Come on, you gotta.
one, and then after that it got more 6, so they're all waiting for you.
Make
Come on,
a deal.
We are all waiting for the hand dance,
Let's
Chum.
make a deal.
What?
Here's the deal.
we all did it. Do it.
No, like I don't even catch it.
You loser, come on. Come on, just go music, let's do it. We all did it.
It's so
Come on, man. The whole world is waiting for you, man.
You loser, come on. Hurry up.
Your name.
I don't know what to do, yo.
Come on, where's the hand
That's
move,
all
man?
to do last week and you got nothing to
Yeah.
do.
Put the right music, like the Vietnamese music. You know, you need to put the right music.
But that's the right music. That's Vina House.
You know the which one did you put up when we pre-start this video? Pre-start the live stream. That one when.
You want that one? Okay. I give it to you. Give me a moment.
Oh my goodness, now there's song request as well. Oh my goodness.
Song request.
No. It's not a finger dance.
Toby,
It's a
Toby,
hand
that's
dance.
so
you got to
I mean-
you have to what do you call that? Remember last week you were saying that this guy's an idol, memorize everything through that song.
No, wait.
Okay,
Listen to this one.
all right.
This is the
Okay,
worst
ladies.
kind of music.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to drop the music now.
Come on, dip off the lights.
Chúng mình hai đứa một thằng một viên nè, lại phải phai là lại phải phê, phai là phai.
gentlemen, today we have Chum in the house.
Oh,
Oh, we're done. We're done.
oh my goodness. That was terrible. Oh man, that's horrible. But you know what? What was the most horrible thing about it? He was doing this. He was so happy to see his mouth, man. He was like, ah!
I don't know what to do. I mean, I hate that dance, but I just know how to do it, you know? Yeah,
Why do you know how to do this?
Yeah, because like we watch videos back in like high school.
How many times would you have to watch this video in order to learn this particular dance?
So there was a story back in high school, right? When Khá Bảnh, that guy on
Kang Kang is a Vietnamese gangster, okay, that got famous doing his
dance like
his
this, like this.
Para Sakuras.
Yeah. So when he first really famous in Vietnam, like every kid just like copy him, and then there comes my high school, right? So everybody is trying to learn that. Everybody is like in the class trying to teach each other how to do this, right? And so yeah, that's how we learn. Even the teachers learn them. You know, even the teachers learn how to do this. It's just so weird. But yeah.
This part is very strange.
Is this loving you guys right now? We are live streaming. You guys just like.
No, it's just really funny to.
What the hell?
Yeah, Chung. In the past, right, with this kind of music, the guys would just do this.
The guy would be like. You just make very small moves which are cool, right? Let's make small moves like moves, you know, cool moves. Not you know, with the whole hands and the arms and the legs and everything. Oh my goodness.
All right. I am not trying to dance like that. That's just like a preference of Khá Bảnh. That's it. That's not my dance. That's not how.
Okay, what's your dance?
You know what you look
What
like,
song?
Chung? You look like you're sweeping away flies.
Yeah, but like different music. I just listen to modern music, but not to this one. This one is too old. You know, like actually, I just remember I learned a lot of like music dances from like the 80s and the 90s. You know, even like Michael Jackson's dance.
No, Kang Wei, no, Kang Wei, stop, no.
Michael Jackson dance.
No.
Ow! What the hell?
See, you all this nonsense. You don't even know what the capital of Japan is.
Hiroshima!
This is too funny. This is too funny. Seriously.
Hiroshima.
You still remember? Hiroshima.
Cannot.
You know what happened? Let me tell you something funny, okay? Today, Theodore went, Mommy, I saw you on YouTube. And then, what did the Coco say? Capital of Japan is Hiroshima. I was laughing my head off. He actually watched the video. Oh my god.
No! You're famous, bro. You're famous.
Why you show your kids? Why you show your
Hey,
kids
dude,
on YouTube?
I have got no access. Okay, the thing here is my son.
I've been making some bad
Chong?
impressions. Seriously.
My son views YouTube using my login because I want to track what he watches. So whatever's posted there, he watches. So he saw us and he clicked because remember he was in one of our episodes.
Yeah. He was dancing.
Yeah, he was dancing, right? So he actually watched last week's one and he was like, why the Coco don't know what is the capital of Japan? And mind you,
I was mistaken Japan to Korea.
Oh
still
my
mistaken.
goodness.
Don't test this 6-year-old boy. Give him a world map, point where, and he'll tell you where Kazakhstan is, where Russia is, where is Greenland. He'll tell you everything.
But still, his mom
general
doesn't know
knowledge.
some
How many planets
places,
are there?
Capitals, you know.
How many planets are there, Chung? How many planets are there?
How many what?
Planets are there in the universe?
How many
Gosh,
planets
that's
are
a
there?
tough question.
In our solar system,
wait.
not universe.
Yeah, in the solar system. How many
In the
planets
solar
are there?
system. In the solar system, for real. 8.
Which is the one that dropped out?
Which the one that dropped out is I know this one. Sao Diêm Vương ấy anh. I don't know what that means in English, but there is one. It is not count as a planet in the solar system. Maybe like decades ago. Sao Diêm Vương. I don't know. It is
Pluto.
Jupiter? Pluto, right? Pluto, yeah, Pluto.
I'm glad
Too
you know
small.
that at least.
Too small.
How many suns are there, Jung? How many suns are there in our solar system?
1. How many moons are there in our system? 1.
No.
If you guys want to ask that, I said 1. I'm not stupid.
That's very hard to tell. Very, very, very hard to tell.
I mean, I know a bit about universe. I saw Star Trek. I saw
Star Trek.
Star Wars. I saw.
Do you see where he gets his information and knowledge from, guys? Do you see?
Star Trek.
It's all movies and TV shows and
also What If, and also reality.
he knows about astronomy because he watches Star Trek.
I mean, it's a good movie.
Oh, someone is asking, which planet is the hottest?
Definitely. No. Like in the universe, there's other planets that is hotter than the sun, but I don't know. But if we're talking about the solar system.
But what about in our solar system?
It's Mercury, Venus. It's the ones that are closer to the sun.
Do you know
Mercury?
Mercury.
Was it Venus? I heard something about Venus being the hottest or something once.
Yeah.
I
Even though
think
it's
either
further.
Mercury or Venus because of what Venus is made of. Because
Oh,
yeah,
Mercury is
can't remember.
closer than Venus, but I heard
Venus
about.
is hotter
Oh,
or something like that. I can't remember, man. My son knows the entire solar system and
Do you know the exact temperature of the sun?
no.
You know, when I teach science in class, right? These are some of the subjects I just skip. You know, or I
Yeah,
don't
because
focus that much on
it's
it.
useless.
I mean, basic general knowledge about it is okay, but then how is a star formed? I'm like, it's still a theory. It's not even a hypothesis. It's not even a theory. It's just, you know.
Like you're right, it's just a theory and a hypothesis. Like
It's
they
a
say, like
hypothesis.
how
It can't be
You know,
proven.
It's weird. Every major like events in the world right now, even like Earth is flat or something like that. Everything is like it's going to theories. Everything have like a big discussion. Even the Americans 9/11. You know, people are now trying to dismiss that, and they turn that into a theory.
Guys, do you remember when it happened?
What?
I remember it happened on a Saturday and I was watching it happen, you know, on TV.
Yep.
It was so scary. And that year, Princess Diana died, Mother Teresa died.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of
Princess Diana.
things that happened then and even the Americans who I mean they said if you're I mean like the 9/11 they said that it's really something that was planned because when
They chose that day.
that it was chosen on that day and when George Bush was told that he just remained as calm and he didn't do jack shit and when the US military went down and checked the main standing pillars that were holding the building was hot. So how can a plane that hit from the top cause the entire building to drop from the bottom?
As in, it didn't fall over, but it collapsed downwards. It was due to how it was actually designed. Actually, it was designed to just fall down.
Correct, to fall down, but the bottom, the metal structures that were holding the building were hot even after a week.
Why not?
But the crash is on top, so why would it fall from below? Unless somebody actually planted explosives there.
I mean, because you're pressing something down, the whole building collapsed downwards. You know, it's a lot of pressure.
And then why did all the Jews take out all their money and gold and go?
I don't know. No, I didn't know, but it has nothing to do with the World Trade Center crash. But I'm just saying that you have a lot of concrete and steel, and then at once it is all pressed down. You know, the potential energy in the building goes down that way, and of course the structures will be hot for a while because it's a lot of energy to dissipate. That one I can understand, but Jum, you're saying that what, people don't believe it?
People don't believe it. They even made theories about it, and
it's like who are the ones that are making up this particular thing? Is it your generation?
I don't know. Like this morning, I just want to say this. I didn't really. I'm gonna try to find that videos again, and maybe next time if we're gonna make some live stream and then we can put it on our live. But so here's the detail. So I watched a video about like. Sorry guys, poor connection again. Oh my god. It's all my bad.
Still hamster.
I hope you guys can hear me now.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, so here's the detail. So the video is like there's a lot of cameras because like the only view that people can see like the real plane is crashing into the buildings is from like the choppers. From like the news, right? So there's one chopper, which is far away, like I don't know, like really far, and then they, the video show that when the crash happening, it doesn't show the plane in the area, you know, fly crashing into the buildings, you know. It's just like the whole theory. I don't know. You need you guys need to see the whole video to really understand about the context.
But whatever it is,
what?
Why would anyone say it's fake?
Yeah, why would anybody say it's fake?
It's
Why
such
would
a
anybody
cruel thing.
say what?
Why would they say it's not real?
I don't know, like people just don't believe it. I see I see an
and
entire video talking about it.
That is so evil. Because it did happen. We were around and we saw it.
Died.
And the way they died was so cruel. They jumped out of buildings, you know, and then they just were flattened totally.
Don't remind me.
God.
All the pictures that we saw, it was so awful.
Anyway,
why would a city make this up? You know, sometimes, you know, Americans are just, or these people, you know, they're just too...
See, you guys are saying this. Ayo. I don't think most of you know about this. I think back in 3 years ago, wait, 2021, yeah, back in 3 years back, I think it should be in 90s. I think it's 87? No, 2017. 2017 or 2018. If you do a Google search, you know, Vegas shootout.
That one I know.
You know what happened? I'm actually there. I'm right in the middle. No, 56 died.
No, one guy.
Yeah, one guy.
Yeah,
and the bloody idiot. And the guy was staying at level 32. I'm staying at level 33. I experienced an entire shooting.
You were
It's
there?
real bad. I'm there. I was at Vegas. I touched down.
I was surprised you didn't suffer PTSD, man.
I touched down on a Saturday. So the shooting didn't happen on Saturday. It happened on Sunday. I was damn bloody idiot happy that it doesn't happen on Saturday because I was walking along the street towards a concert area around the same timing. And that was on Saturday. Then it happens on Sunday where actually I have dinner with my vendors. I was about to walk out to the lobby to take a break. And the next moment, you see a lot of people running like crazy and hear shooting sound. And one thing that will bring you into the whole action thing is like, if you know that when the heli in the air, means nothing is good.
Yeah.
So the heli wasn't in the air. So watch too much of, okay, I don't know whether you know about this, that US had this series called Cops. So
Yes.
watch too much of Cops, that's what happened. The moment I see the heli means, holy shit, something bad is happening. And you like, you know the feeling is like, when I was in the lobby, outside the lobby taking a break. The next moment, you hear gunshots. Then the next moment, people are screaming and running out towards the lobby and shouting terrorist attack. And the feeling is like, shit, what did I get myself into at the moment? And it's like you're following the flow and just trying to escape out. And I mean, we try to run to the streets, trying to take covers, and you start to see helicopters flying around. You see people actually running out towards the hotel. And the next moment you get, but the police there are really very well trained, because they are too used to it. So you even see like civilian vehicle, they're actually cops. I think most probably I suspect they are actually after work. So there is a sedan car driving over. The next moment he opened the booth, you see all his M16 at the back, fully loaded.
Wow.
But
fun fact,
yeah.
in the US, the entire police trunks are also filled with coke.
Because they're dealing with it. They're dealing in it.
No. The coke is to clean up evidence. They just pour it over the blood so that it goes.
Okay, that I didn't know. But one thing that I experienced best is when the disaster strike, within few hours, they immediately turned the indoor stadium into a temporary holding grounds. Within hours, and that is where they start to cover all the guests from overseas and try to build a temporary shelters. And the moment is because we are being transported to another location where I'm totally lost, because I tell you that was the first time in my life I'm bloody idiot. I didn't take my passport with me. I don't have my power bank with me. My battery is left with 20%.
Oh God.
And I totally have no contacts with anyone at all. So I mean, those who know about US, that Asian is a bit different from the US, and most probably you are being, I should not use the word, but those who understand what I mean will know what I meant by that. So end up, I have to group up together with all the Asian people and trying to find a place to, get ourselves, so-called make sure that we are safe. So quite surprising, the people over there actually offer us a free rides to the shelter. And we actually got rights towards the shelter. The moment I tell you, the feeling of what you put like, it's like, when the moment you exit out from the car, you saw the police standing right in front, and the moment they, you putting your hands out and do the full body pat down search. The moment they search finish you, and the moment you walk into the safe zone, tell you that's where the guts start to go down. In us in Singapore, we have served army for 2 years, right? The feeling when this thing happened, it's literally in your stand to mode, which means you're in the high alert mode. How tired you are, right? In a way, right? This is the experience. You won't know what go to sleep, man. You are actually in full alert of the surrounding, because I'm in Asia. I'm alone there. And it's pretty scary. And one thing about when we in here we deal with fake news, I mean it's quite crucial that I take it quite a serious part of it about the fake news, because when this thing happened, a lot of rumors on the ship was saying that it's a terrorist attack, multiple attack in multiple locations, which is not true. But this news was spreading like hot fire around. And, this is how they try to make sure that the facts is right, so that, no wrong information is passed out into the media, which is pretty scary. But I think one thing that I really appreciate the people over there is when this thing happened, they're able to build up the temporary hold location. People from outskirts of Vegas literally, start to bring clothing, jackets, food, within the incident happened within a few hours.
Yeah. They're
And-
very well
and really-
prepared in terms of these kind of crises.
Humanitarian.
Yeah. And the people is really, I mean, putting that apart, but when you feel very warm is really when you're at the location, right? People are literally bringing jackets to you, you know.
Americans are very
it's like-
generous and very charitable.
And it's pretty shocking because, you know, out in the night there, in the middle of the night, the temperature can drop like, you know, 15 degrees Celsius to even like
It's a desert.
12 degrees
Of
Celsius.
course.
Gosh. It's pretty cool.
No, because today I was also listening to a podcast, and I mean, they were saying that Americans are one of the most generous nations in the world.
Yeah.
And they're not talking about government, but they're talking about the people.
General
The people. I
population.
agree. But then
Yeah,
after
I
it
want
also
to
made me
agree.
think- it also made me think the ugly Americans and the charitable Americans,
Totally different.
we always put Americans as one group, you know.
Yep.
But we only focus on the very, very ugly Americans, but we forget about the good, charitable, kind Americans.
Yep.
And it's so sad because the loud ones, the ugly ones, the ones that are so
The Karens?
brats,
Yes.
sport brats, okay? They're the ones that give Americans such a bad name. And now in America, these brats are the ones that are persecuting or they are bullying the kind and generous Americans. You know that? So awful, you know.
But the
It's just like
generous
in
one,
Singapore.
Hmm.
Do you remember in Singapore there was this issue? I found it so awful, you know. I remember it was like, you know, this person was donating meals for free.
okay.
And then someone complained saying that this was not, it was a health risk or something. It wasn't hygienic enough or something. And then this piece of good work had to stop.
That one. But I can't remember what the whole
I
context
think
was.
it was last year, you know, during when COVID first started.
I think it's because the food had, okay, we got this time of rules. The food, once it's been packed, you have to consume within the duration of time, maybe a 4 hours or 2 hours time.
Okay, but whatever it is, this person's kind deed, okay, was put out by a person's concerns for other people's health. But let me ask you, what did that person do? You know, the person who complained. Did the person help? Do you do anything for the poor? I mean, these are questions that you have to ask. You know, okay, I want to do this because I'm concerned about the food not being safe for these poor people. Okay, good. Now, what are you going to do about that? Not about the food that's going to be donated. What are you going to do about the poor? How are you going to help them? You know, there's so many of these awful people around, and they're just ruining the work of good people, you know. And the good people, they're too good to fight back. So awful, you know.
It's the way of the mindset.
You know, do you know I have a godson as well? He's going to, actually his name is Tony.
Is it part of Avengers?
Actually, you see, Tony was family has some issues, right? Father passed away, mother is not around, and he was my student.
Okay.
And I noticed that they couldn't pay school fees. The mom didn't pay school fees for a few months, so I paid the school fees for the family, you know.
Okay.
And it's not cheap. It's $200 a month, you know. So after that, the mom said she would try to pay me back. And then suddenly she just went silent for like 2 months. Then I found out that something happened to her lah. You know, went to prison. So, you know, I was like, what about the boy? I need to do something, right? He's my student. I know the family. Now, mother's not around. There's no one raising the family except for his aunt. And the aunt is a 60-year-old dishwasher, you know.
Oh.
And I said, I'll pay for school fees then until he graduates high school. Do you know what the school did? You should let his family take care of it. It's not your responsibility. I said, yeah, but I know the family background. We know. Okay, Toby, if you want to pay, thank you. And they made me pay in full. Do you know that? No discount, no nothing, you know. No scholarship, no help from the school. And so the first thing was they tried to stop me from doing something which I felt was a good thing to do. Next thing is, when my friends heard about it, they're like, why are you such a busybody? You know, he has family. I'm sure his family can help. I'm like, if an old woman falls in front of you right now, of course she has family, and of course her family will help, but you are there and there. What are you going to do? Seriously. Like, what's wrong with people today? Seriously, I really have no idea what's wrong with the world today, you know. You're doing something good. It's commendable, it's wonderful. And people are like, oh, you know, you shouldn't adopt a kid, man. You shouldn't take him as a godson, you know. You know, he's gonna grow up to be a bad kid, you know, because in Vietnamese culture, you know, it says that, you know, all this and that and this and that. Toby, you can't even look after yourself right now, and you're trying to raise a kid.
No, but that unfortunately this is the way society is here, and this is the reason why people like us who are cool nice are discriminated in that sense, and why people also step over us and make use of us, you see. So like, you know, because of the way society is, it's forced me to pull back in that sense when it comes to helping certain people, because it's like,
Yeah,
you know, like certain, like
I agree.
so you want to do good, but then people turn it around and go against you. So it's like, rather than help, might as well don't help lah. But you know, it's you know that if you do not help, it's going to be worse. Like, especially, I mean, for me, if it's kids, I don't mind doing it, like what you do. But like, the thing here is, why people around are saying these kind of things is kind of like to protect us as well, because they know that if someone sees that, another person will come knocking at the door, and a lot of people start making use of it lah. So in that, I mean, yeah, unfortunately,
Or Katrina, or actually, they don't want you to do it because they will never do it themselves.
correct, they will
That
never.
is more likely the reason.
That's the
It
thing.
is something that they will never do, and then if someone does it, they will not accept it because this is not right. I'm like, give me a break.
Correct.
Just
They will
because
never.
I want to do something good, you cannot do it, then you stop me from doing something good?
No,
Who are
but the
you?
people
No?
expect. Oh, I do something for you, then what is it do you expect from me? That's the thing. That's how.
Who cares, right? You don't care what?
No, that's the thing. We don't care, but that's
Oh,
the society now. That is what they expect. That's what they expect. You see, so it's not really something that is without control. So, like I always tell people, if you want to do good, do it with your own heart. If there's anybody that says anything, then just say it. I mean, if I want to do it, that's out of me lah. I'm not expecting anything in return. And if you feel that there's something wrong, then that's on you lah. That's not on me. This is what I always say. I mean,
I bet the consequence was not you, what? What's your problem? Right?
true, but people are just scared that more and more people like them or fakers will actually come following you and
Then
asking
don't,
for
then
something.
it's fine because we are accountable for our own actions. But for other people to judge us when we do what we do, that's horrible, you know.
Yeah, lah, but I always say lah, God knows what we do good. I mean, well, regardless whether other people want to say otherwise on what we do, then on them lah. Anyway,
But you know
Toms,
one thing, the only person that actually encouraged me and said that you are doing a good thing, right, was my mom, you know.
of course lah.
And I was so surprised.
Because you are doing what any other mother would do for a child. And in this case, you are the godfather of the boy, and you would do right as per what you would do for your own son, you see. So your mom would definitely tell you to do good. I would do the same for my own goddaughter, you know.
Yeah.
The heartbeat lah, you know, in that sense lah. So yeah. Anyway,
So,
I'm
you know,
sorry to be talked.
Just in case, you do have a support on this, right? You have a
Huh?
support on this, right?
Sorry?
Toby? No. Like, just in case Toby feel like, you know, nobody like supporting on you know, taking care of this kid. I support him. Like, I totally agree.
I agree.
But-
I agree.
Yes, but I'm saying, you know what is so bad and horrible are those people that are telling you not to do it.
Then just
These-
ask them. F off.
These are evil people. They are so evil that they don't want good people to do good. Seriously, there are people like that, you know? Totally
Yeah.
evil people. Disgusting.
They don't even. I always say these people who don't want to do good is because they themselves can't do good. So just
It's
Let
not,
me-
no, I disagree. It's not that they can't, they refuse.
they don't want.
It's not that they don't have the ability, it's they don't want to. It's their choice. These are evil people, seriously. Horrible, no.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go.
Got to go to the East Coast.
No,
Okay,
I gotta
then-
keep my
hold on.
girlfriend's waiting for me.
Okay, then let's end the show here tonight because we've gone on for a long time because I spent the first 45 minutes yelling at Robbie today for him being late. All right, any last words, Katrina?
Stay safe. Be nice. Don't judge. And please like, subscribe, and share.
Just
Yeah.
doing one line, man.
Can't wait, can't wait.
Waiting for that.
For me, stay safe. Singapore is really, numbers is going up, but we just need to make sure that we do our part.
Well,
So-
guys, stay safe. Be healthy. That's all I wanted to say.
And,
Have a
and
good
do
day,
more
have a
hand
good
dance move.
weekend, and see you guys on the next episode of our Windchoppers live stream.
Okay, and so for myself, tomorrow is actually Mid-Autumn Festival, and that will be the first day most of the quarantine will be lifted in Hanoi after 2 months plus. Okay, so have a good night, everybody. Hopefully, we'll get to see you soon, and that I don't die from talking to Chums. And have a good night. Xin chào, bye bye.
Bye bye.